Hello. Oh my gosh. Welcome into the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. With me on my lap for about 1 minute is Darla. I got rave reviews for Darla's, she talked on Patreon, making all these little dog squeaks and chirps, and I'm hoping she does it again. And Megan says, she writes, "Happy Friday, I'm only here for Darla." So she gets annoyed fast. Darla does. Oh. And so the goal is to get her to start singing away on the mic. Hey, say hi to them. Can you maybe say hello? Come on. Now, people have suggested that I squeeze her. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to hurt the dog because you want to hear her do her thing. Come on, puppy. Talk to these people. They love you. Uh-huh. Yeah. What else? What else do you got for him? Uh-huh. Oh, all right. And that means you're tired. Hey, just wrap up with one more thing. Oh. How spectacular is that? Are you kidding me? Oh, all right. The dog is getting big. I mean, she is rapidly gaining weight. And she's starting to get that bull in a china shop mentality that you find with bulldogs. Do you ever see the one that knocks over garbage cans? You know, the dog sees those big plastic bins and just smashes into it. That's kind of like, I'm getting the impression that she went running into the room where she thought food was. Because, she ate hers, and then Benny ate his, and then she has to go make sure Benny got all of his. So she goes running at his bowl and puts her face into it with so much force that her back legs went in the air. It's like she did a scorpion with so much impact. I tell you what, this dog is a real kick in the head. Man. Pooh Bear home today. We'll see where that takes us. She said, look, you got to do some work. I'm like, hey, I know. That is what I live for, doing work. There'll be time for rest later. Yesterday was a day for so much podcast work. Holy cow. I don't even begin to tell you. So regular day like you're used to. But then in the evening, we had to record 3 shows, 1 live, 2 pre-recorded. So I don't trust this dog, by the way. Hang on. Where are you? Hold on. She's waiting by the door, and I don't know if this is going to work. I might have to get Pooh Bear in here to actually come and get the dog. You know, I don't know if she's going to relax. Maybe she will. Nah, there's no way. I got to get Pooh Bear in here. Hang on. Yeah, you see, she's going to be up moving around, and then that's going to distract the hell out of me. Hey, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, I think you got to come get this dog.
Which one?
The puppy.
Why?
She's waiting at the door, and she's crying and carrying on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got to come get her.
Okay, I'll come get her.
Okay.
She probably wants to be down here.
Yeah, that's exactly what she wants. She doesn't want to be here with us. But I wanted to show her off a little bit, and she sang into the microphone, and now she has to go.
She's kind of a pain in the ass.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, she's a pain in the butt.
No, you can't even say anything negative about her.
Oh.
Okay, I'll see you.
Well,
Come on.
she is.
Are you coming
Here
up?
I am. I'm right here.
Okay, good. Oh, wow. Look at still jammy time. Bye. Can you shut that light off for me? Thanks. I want to burn the energy. So yesterday, oh my God, got done with a regular podcast day, putting the wraps on that. No big deal. And then I'm putting finishing touches on the afternoon podcast day, the evening. And that involved going over the audio for Who Are These Free Beers? And Who Are These Zanes? So I had to record Who Are These Zanes with Ben, and then Who Are These Free Beers with Ben, which those are eventually going to be live shows on Patreon. And then we had to do the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast, which everything went off as planned. But look at all these clips I have for Who Are These Free Beers? I had, and this is one 15-minute segment. We parked on 37 clips from the great candle recall debate. And I'm going to be featuring that on Who Are These Free Beers, which I will release a little bit later on today. Whether you hate me or love me, you need to hear this. Whether you hate me or love me, whether you listen to, if you like the Free Beer and Hot Wings show, I think this is going to be very revealing to you. My goal here not only is to have fun and roast the show and laugh, but it's to hopefully convince people who are under the spell of that dumpster fire show that it is a huge pile of shit and to give it up. Seriously, give up the show. I don't give a fuck if you listen to me or not, but give that shit up. These arrogant motherfuckers think you're idiots. All right? They really do. Because they've convinced themselves that they can talk about anything and you'll enjoy it. You'll eat it right up. Drink your milkshake. So, I'll be making that available a little bit later on today. So we did at 5:30 we started recording. And that took us up to 7 p.m. where we went live on with the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. And that went till 8:30. My God, it was awesome. A lot of fun. thank you so much for everybody for being part of it. If you want access to all of what I just mentioned, you can get it for free. Like, no lie. This has just been set up, and it's awesome. Patreon has it where you can sign up for 7 days free. Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. All right. So that's what's up this weekend. We've been talking about the gays quite a bit lately. And I'm going somewhere with all of this gayness. You'll see what I mean before too long. But the Gay Pride Day event going on in Grand Rapids is Saturday. I'm going. Diana is actually we're both going. Our pal has like some booth there. I don't know what the booth is. She says it's a booth with her work. And so I'm like, wow, can you imagine if you set up a booth and then everybody starts hating you? I don't think that'll be the case if you're setting up a booth at the Pride event. And I said, yeah, I'll go. And there's no parade. We talked about this. There's no parade going on. It's just a big gay fest Saturday starting at noon until 10 p.m. at Calder Plaza in downtown Grand Rapids. So I'm going to go and be part of the gay off and see some folks. It'll be a great people watching adventure. I'm going to look so out of place. They're going to see me and think that I'm one of these psychopath, right-wing, conservative cunts who raise hell for everybody, which, by the way, I reached out to my mole, and I said, can you please head over to Zaniacs United, or whatever the fuck it's known as, and let me know all of the people who post anti-gay hate and anti-transgender hate posts on there. I need to know all of those people. And it's all the usual fat fucks. I see Jason Schaefer posted one. That guy's a fucking loser. I see Pellerito still posting about me. Actually, pictures of me. Troy Finholm is posting transgender hate memes. A guy by the name of Tom Steele, who I'm disappointed by. It's a meme of a guy and his daughter, and it says, a man followed a girl into the bathroom stating he identified as a woman. The man's teeth were knocked out by the girl's father, who identifies as the Tooth Fairy. Get it? Ha, ha, ha. It's really disappointing about Tom Steele, because he's one of these Bible thumpers who goes around saying Jesus loves, Jesus loves, Jesus loves. But he's a psychopath, too. So I said to him, to my mole, can you send me all these fucking pieces of shit so that I can ban them permanently? I'm glad they're outing themselves. Now, I had not banned Tom Steele, but I did now. And then Brett McClung. I'm disappointed, too, with Brett, because he's such a, it seemed like such a nice guy. But obviously a little bit warped. So fuck you. You're out. I love that these people out themselves with the hate. So I give it right back to them. I hate you. After Pellerito posted the picture of your old pal EZ, Troy Finholm, who I actually would like to fight. I mean, out of all these people, if somebody arranged a fist fight between me and that old fuck, I would absolutely do that. Troy writes, Mike, damn it, no one wants to see a photo of that shit stain. All right. So that's, this is no surprise. All of this, no surprise. I tell you what, that was the best thing that ever happened. Was 1 year ago. I think it was about a year ago. I don't even remember. It was a slow burn. It happened over the course of the whole summer. It started with fuckface Dean parking in front of my house. And then it kind of just escalated from that point. It had to happen. I've had so many people say to me, I didn't want to listen or participate or be involved in anything with those people hanging out easy. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was that much of a distraction. I had no clue. But yeah, I guess so. All right. So we have a lot of material on Patreon to be dropped today. You've got Who Are These Free Beers? You've got the Insane Asylum. You've got the Lost Zane recordings. You got the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast. All today being dumped on you. And then tomorrow, Who Are These Zanes? Did I say Who Are These Zanes today? I meant Who Are These Free Beers today? And then Who Are These Zanes will be dumped on you tomorrow. As always, thank you so much for enjoying the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. But I have to kick you out. I just kind of give you a little sample of it and then encourage you to go over to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live for the full show, or download the Twitch app on your mobile device and search Eric Zane Live. Follow the show so you know when I go live. Subscribe and you get no commercial interruption. And you can subscribe for free when you link your Amazon Prime account. How to do that? Root around. You'll figure it. Explaining all that is a pain in the ass. But once you link up your Amazon Prime account, you can then subscribe, and you have to manually subscribe each month. So thank you. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can throw a couple bucks at it and get the same type of effect. But I don't really push that, It's if I'm sitting here every breath I take, every breath you take, begging you for money, it gets annoying. But that's what's up. If you like to listen to the audio podcast, download the show or listen to the show wherever you download shows. I'm on all of them. Subscribe to at least one of those. That helps your old pal Easy out. If you ever want to say hello, reach out, eric@ericzaneshow.com. That is my email. I love the correspondence. And off we go. Okay, so I'm going to kick you guys out that are on at Eric Zane Show on Twitter, facebook.com/Eric Zane fan page, and on my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here for this much of the show. Much, much more. An hour and 36 minutes more at twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live.